You know the preacher likes the cold. Aloha, everyone. Let's see how we're doing here. You know the preacher likes the cold. Okay, I think I could turn it up a little bit. Aloha, everyone. Or I don't know how low that was. Oh yeah, I could turn it up a little bit. I got some noise here from my computer. Aloha, everyone. I feel like it's been a long time, just in terms of my traveling to China and all that. It feels like I was in a different world, which I kind of was. So let's say hi to folks here. Hi, Teresa from Oceanside. David from Kuma, Australia. Where is that in Australia, David? What part of Australia? And Teresa asked about the intro to Brown Eyed Girl. We're not going to do that today because we're doing on the live lesson today. But there's going to be a video coming out with me and Lenny where you'll be able to see more of the intro for Brown Eyed Girl. Let's see. But you can also look up old intermediate jams and find the intro. Yeah. Hi, Renee, Fort Collins. Margaret in Stockton. Barbara in Vineland, Ontario. Checked out my China tour diary pictures. Thank you. Yeah, it was a great time. Steph from Seattle. Oh, cool. I have my Seattle Holiday Jam and Holiday Concert coming up December 15th. Definitely, there's a Patreon post about it, but also a Seattle Ook Squad post about it. If you're not part of the Seattle Ook Squad, you can join on Facebook. Susan from Philly, first time, welcome. Holly, hello. Okay, Amy from Boston, Colorado native. Yes, Joanne, ni hao. Donald from Albuquerque, hello. Jenny in NYC, we'll see Jenny tomorrow at Oktoberfest. Very exciting here in San Francisco. Nelike, hello, haven't seen you in a while. You are also invited to come to Oktoberfest, that's tomorrow, and I think you'd have a great time. So check out sfookfest.com. Susie from California, hello. Kathleen from Ottawa. Jonathan, oh, also from Seattle. Well, welcome. First time. Cool. Janice. Julie from Oakville. Mark from Mansfield. Michael from Modesto. We got all our alliteration together. Sue. Hi, Sue. We'll see Sue tomorrow at our Oktoberfest. The Norwegian, it says. Where was that? Oh, it's skipped ahead. From Napa, excellent. Hopefully we'll see you in San Francisco. Okay. Single tax banjo, love it. Arden, Delaware. Oh, Cecilia. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I'll remember. Single tax banjo, Cecilia. Doug in Salem. Connie, we'll see Connie tomorrow at Oktoberfest. Excellent. Bob, Oakland Ook Jam. Amy from Florida. Violanda. Cool. I just love that name, Violanda. Oh, it's Mo. Hi, Mo. From London. Welcome. Lemony from Portugal. Oh my gosh. We have an international crowd today. This is so exciting. Lanny from Pennsylvania. Healy family from Melbourne, where my sister lives. That's why I know how to say Melbourne. Pam, hello. I look rested from my trip. Well, I don't know. I still am fighting jet lag. I could not sleep from probably 2:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. And then when I woke up, it was rough. But I had to get up. Fran from Issaquah, hello. Okay. Oh, Connie's at the Hotel Kabuki already. Awesome. Hello, Lisa Marie. Anna from Alaska, Mary from Roseville, 52 Stroke from Cascade, Maria. We have lots of people today. This is so awesome. Donna from Pacifica. Should I bring a music stand to Oktoberfest? If you like, for sure. Yeah. Jill from San Diego. Kuma's in southern New South Wales. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Nancy from the Peninsula. Leah popping in, hello. Dana from Jupiter, Florida. Okay, I have a Logi uke with me today. And I have my signature uke as well. Such different tones, right? It's so crazy. That's why I have them both. And then I have my other Logi, my Tide, and just listen to how deep this sound is. Alright? So it kind of overpowers the microphone, which is why I'd use this one in recording. But this one sounds really rich acoustically. Yeah. So just, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if it's overpowering right now, but I'll stick with this one. Okay. Let's see. How many folks are using Logi today or have one on hand? Just curious. You can let me know. But let me play a little bit for you of California Dreamin'. So we'll get started on our live lesson for the month. And just so that you can hear the pattern of what we're doing, and then we'll break it down. I don't think we need to do this whole song because a lot of it is repetitive. I'll play the intro on the Logi just so that you can hear it, but our focus is on the strumming of the verse, yeah? All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Of the whole song, really. It's just different words, but that's the pattern of the whole song. So we'll spend time working on that strum pattern. It may look challenging, but it is always a matter of just breaking things down slowly. Okay, so a lot of people have Logi. That's great. I mean, whatever you have right now, it's perfectly fine. It's going to work either way. Either ukulele is going to work. If you have both, then you can switch and you can see what it sounds like. I'll just switch right now so that you can see what it sounds like. Yeah. If I play the high G line, oh. All the leaves are brown. The contrast, yeah? So ideally, you'd learn or get together with an uke friend, and then you can each learn one of the parts, and then you can play them together. If you saw that in my my classes video, you should check out my class video where we attempted to do that, put the two parts together, yeah? Cool. All right. I saw some new folks on there. Phoebe, hello. Linda and Lisa. Christine. Pam's using her Barry. I need to get a baritone. I don't have one yet. Okay, so, and Kevin, Valerie, hello. Okay, so I'll play my high G for now, right? Just in terms of working through the chords. So we're going to leave the intro for right now. Let's just focus on the chords, and let's just look at the chords for the first line, right? We'll just single strum through the chords. it'll take a little bit to get used to switching between these chords. All right, so our first chord, all the leaves are D minor, brown, to the C, to the B flat, right? So from the C, your fingers are open to use your index to smush these two strings for B flat, and then back to C. And the sky is, and then A7 sus is essentially, what I do for A7 sus is actually put both fingers, the index in the first fret and then the middle finger in the second fret, so that I can play, and the sky is gray, and then just lift up. Right, so that sus means you're sustaining a note. And then go back to your A7. All right, you're adding your suspended fourth, yeah? Okay, so let's try that kind of in time. Just do down strums for now, all right? Just that first line. 1, 2, all the leaves are brown, to the C and B flat, to the sky is gray, 2, 3, 4, A7, 2, 3, 4. One more time, just like that. 1, 2, all the leaves are brown, 2, 3, 4, 1, and the sky is gray, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If that's too fast for you, keep working on that. Okay? Now let's go to the next line. I've been for a walk, and the pattern is the same in terms of the timing, and the chords are just a little bit different. So take a look. We'll go through slowly. I've been for a walk, F, A7, D minor, B flat. Okay? Try to walk yourself through it slowly so that you can talk to your fingers as to where to go. F, you move your index to A7, put these two fingers down and move to D minor. Okay, now to the B flat, I would just flatten the index finger and then go to your B flat. And then the second part, the A7 sus to A7 is the same. On a winter's day. Hey, Fernanda in Long Beach. Betsy, hello. Okay, so let's try that second line, right? I've been for a walk, F, A7, D minor, B flat, on a winter's day, A7. Okay, hi Wendy. Oh, lots of people online. We got 89 watching right now. This is so awesome. I've been away for so long. It's like nice to be back. Okay, so let's try the second line in time. Okay, nice and slow. All right, I've been for a walk. So you come in after the 2. So it's 1, 2. I've been for a F, A7, D minor, B flat, on a winter's day, suspended 3, 4, A7, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Keith and Kirsten too. Okay, so the way you want to just let your fingers get familiar with the progression, right? That there is a flow to it. F moves to A7, moves to D minor, moves to B flat. That you're not trying to reach for the chord each time. So keep moving through the progression. Betsy says this is going to be a hit at Family Christmas. Really? That's interesting. Hi, Michael from Orange County. Excellent. Let's try this again. From the top, the first 2 lines will go nice and slow, okay? We're on the first verse of California Dreamin', and just go really slow with single strums, getting used to the chord progression, okay? You're coming in after the 2. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, to the C, B flat, and the sky is gray, 2, 3, 4, A7, 2. I've been for a walk, A7, D minor, B flat on a winner's A7 sus. Day to the A7. Okay? Hopefully that was okay for you. If not, stay with that. Stay with that. Keep working on those chord progressions. Let's do the whole first verse single strums. Here we go. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. 2, 3, 4. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. 3, 4. Back to the first progression. I'd be safe and warm. C, B flat. Back to C. If I was in LA. 2, 3, 4. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Yeah, I need someone to duet with. All the leaves are brown. Okay. So, that's the main idea for the chords. And so if you are more of a beginner, a newbie, focus on just getting those chords under your fingers. You can play the whole song with just those single strums for now. The live lesson includes people of all levels, playing levels. So I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets to play at the level that fits them. So if you're more of a beginner, stick with those single strums, stick with learning those chords, getting the chords comfortable under your fingers so that you can move through the progression without looking too much, yeah? If you're a little bit more advanced, then we're going to start learning the strum patterns here. Leah's off to wine and dine. Yay, we're going to see Leah tomorrow. So we're going to see all our patrons tomorrow, Oktoberfest. We're going to meet at Aloha Warehouse at 5 o'clock. Spread the word. Okay, and Jill, yay, from Oregon. Okay, so to learn this chord progression, right, like, I wrote the down and up strums above that first line. So you could think down, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. But it's kind of stiff, you know, in terms of feeling it. So let's try to see if we can get a feel for it before trying to break down all of those strums, yeah? Okay, so the way we're going to start is on the A7 sus to A7 measure. Okay, so just look at that A7 sus to A7 measure. Whoa, this one, A7 sus to A7 measure. Okay, so just so that you can get used to what that means, right? So A7 sus, you're going to go down, 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 down. That's pretty straightforward. And then on the sus, on the A7, you're going to go, right, you lift up and go up, up, down, up, down, up. Okay? So let's just try the A7. We go up, drop your hand, up, down, up. Okay? This is the way I like to build this strum. So start with the sus. We go A7 sus, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now come up on the A7. Okay? Actually, let's just focus on that little part. You go A7 suspended down, and then lift up on the A7. Okay? Just focus on that much. We have a bunch of people joining. Brian. Yay, we'll see Brian tomorrow at Oktoberfest. Grant from Australia, another Aussie. Kate. We have more Canadians too. Excellent. All right. So, A7 suspended, up, A7. Okay? So to get that smooth, because we're going to take it in time, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and All right, try that with me. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. One more time. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Yep. Mark, I think I just answered your question. The A7 is up on the half beat, the and beat. Yeah. Hi, Tammy from SoCal. Glad you can make it in. Okay, so keep working on that. A7, 2, 3, 4, and. All right. Now, once you have that down, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, down, up, down, up. Okay? We'll slow that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, and 4, and. That's how the count goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, and 4, and. All right. So let's walk it through really slow. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, up on A7, and then you drop your hand, up, down, up, drop it again, up, down, up. Okay? Now slower, but in time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, down, up. I realize this is going to be challenging for some of you, so just slow it down and focus on getting those strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, down, up. Hello, Anne from North Carolina. Nancy will be there Saturday. Awesome. Okay, and then Diane from Santa Fe. Welcome. All right, one more time. 2, 3, 4. Down, 2, 3, 4, and up, down, up. Okay, I'm stressing this phrase because we're going to take this kind of strum to the first part where we have to switch between 4 chords, among 4 chords. So it's going to be even more complicated. So this is the basics of the strum. A7, sus, and up, down, up. Okay? Now, you can focus on that, right? You can keep using that strum if you like, but then if you take a look at the first half of the verse, the D minor, there's an extra up in there, but the rest of it is actually the same. It just looks different because you might notice that every time we change chords on the up. Yep. So we go D minor, down, down. We switch chords on the up on the C, up, down, down. We switch chords on the up on the B flat, up, down. And then the C, we switch chords on the up, down, up. Okay? This is called anticipating. You're anticipating the chord change before the beat. And that just makes the song a little more exciting, right? So if you were waiting, it seems a little bit more straight, like you're walking, right? So if you have like more of a train type song, right? You keep moving. This is more, there's the anticipation of the change. So that anticipation is what gives it the interesting rhythm and makes it feel a little bit off, yeah? And in music, we kind of like being off sometimes. Okay, so let's take that first part and we'll just break it down. Yeah? So D minor, we go down, down. That's not too bad, right? Then we go up on the C. And actually we go up, down. So we go down, down, up, down. So let's try that much, okay? On D minor, we go down, down, C, up, down. And so you'll notice that you need to go from the down of the D minor to the up of the C in the next strum. Yeah? So it needs to flow. So let's just do that much. D minor, down, down, up, C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, C. Again, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. Down, down. Yep. It's just getting used to making the changes that fast and knowing that you're changing the chord on that up strum, because that could catch you off guard, just not being so used to changing chords on the down strum. As you become a more advanced player, you want to be flexible with that timing wise. Okay, so now let's go down, down, up, down on the C. Okay, and you want to just be careful that you're not going down, down, up, down, right? That you're not changing chords on the C. Although if you do, and you're home by yourself, perfectly fine. I'm not listening to what you're doing. But if you're trying to hone your rhythm skills, then that's what you want to focus on. D minor, down, down, up, down, again, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, D minor to C, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, one more, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down. Okay, so now you see we add another up, down, down, up, down, down. Now what's hard about this next down on the C is that we have to come up on the B flat. So down, down, up, down, down, up. Yes. Okay. Susie's gonna watch this during tequila time. I love it. Okay, so let's focus on that C to B flat change. So you go down on the C and up on the B flat. Okay? Down C, up B flat. So let me show you where that is. Okay, so in the music, that's here, right? The glare. Right? Down on the C and then up on the B flat. Right? And so that has to be in one swift motion, right? C, down on C, up B flat. Okay? So work that for yourself a little bit. Down on C, up on B flat. I think going to C is always a lot easier than, going from C to something else. Okay, so slowly, right, D minor, we back to the top, we go down, down, C, up, down. Now we go down, up, B flat, down, up. And then B flat is up, down, up on C. Okay, a lot of changing chords, yep. So, I'll take it slow again, yeah? Through the B flat, just through the B flat. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, C. Up B flat. Up C. Oh, I was not going to go through the C, but that's okay. All right, one more time, we'll stop at the B flat. D minor, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up C. Up B flat. Up, down. Yeah. Is B flat really that bad? I need to make that dedicated B flat tutorial, how to play B flat, because that's it's one that you got to know. Remind me to do that when I have time. Okay. Again, same thing. D minor, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up C, up B flat, up, down. Okay, now go up C, B flat, up C, right? You go up, down, up, right? So B flat, we're going to take the last part of the B flat into the C. B flat, up, down, up, B. Ready? B flat, up, down, up, C. B flat, ready? Up, down, up, C. One more time, B flat, up, down, up, C. And then at the end, it's like the other pattern, up, down, up, or like our island strum. So that part shouldn't be too bad. Okay. All right, B flat tutorial it is. That'll be next month's tutorial. That's what I'm gonna have everybody vote on. What chord do you want me to do a tutorial for? The transitioning, yeah, cool. That's the hard part. the hard part of playing ukulele. That you keep focusing on tightening those transitions, yeah? Okay, so let's take it nice and slow all the way through the phrase. That first phrase, the D minor phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor, up C, up B flat, up C. Okay, even slower, a little bit slower than that. 2, 3, 4. D minor, up C, up B flat, up C. I think I did that wrong because I was going very slow. Let me try that again. 3, 4. D minor, up C, up E flat, up down, up C. That's it. Okay. And you can always take this video and watch it at a 3/4 speed or half speed. Okay. Now let's try to take that first half and combine it with the second half, the A7 sus. That part's going to feel so easy now in comparison, but we'll take the whole thing nice and slow. Okay, ready? 2, 3, 4. D minor, up C, up B flat, up down, up C, A7 sus, up A7. Okay? One more time, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. D minor, up C, up B flat, up C, up down, A7 sus, up A7. It's hard to speak it and play the rhythm, so I'm working on that. All right, here we go. Nice and slow. One more time. 2, 3, 4. D minor, up C, up B flat, up down, up C, A7 sus, up A7. Okay, so work on it. This is not something that you do need to feel like you immediately get. The rhythm comes with time, and it is a matter of feeling it. I would say we could try playing it a little bit faster and seeing if you get the feel for it. And also, I think in the beginning you do the best you can, right? If you're not sure that you're hitting everything right, that's okay. In the beginning, it's almost more important that you just keep going, right? That you get a sense of what the overall rhythm and structure is, so that you don't get stopped up, that you don't go, all the leaves are brown. That's, to me, it's more important that you keep going and then you refine the rhythm. You slow down and refine the rhythm as you keep going. Yeah. Okay, so people are asking about singing and playing, right? The nice thing is that first verse, you go, all the leaves are brown. You don't play until the last note that you sing. Okay, so everybody can do that. So we can go 1, 2, everybody. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. That part is hard. It is definitely hard to do. Sing the middle parts, okay? And if you can't, then don't worry about it. You could join on gray, right? And the sky is gray. I've been for a walk. All of this is practice, yeah? Okay, now, let's take that first line. I'll sing. You can try to sing along if you wish as well, okay? But we'll come in after the 2. So we go 1, 2. All the leaves are brown, up C, up B flat, and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk. Okay, so let's take a look at using the same progression, the same strumming pattern on the second phrase, on the second progression, which is the F progression. Yep. Okay, ready? So we have I've been for a walk, F, right? Down, down, up, down on the A7, down, down, up, down, right? So let's just do that, F to A7. Everything I do is I try to be systematic about it, right? So you could just see it's the same approach of starting with the first strum and then adding the hard parts of the next strum. F, down, down, up, down, okay? F to A7, down, down, up, down. Ready? Again, and down, down, up, down. Good. Okay, now the A7, then we go down and then up on D minor. You'll see that, A7 to D minor. We go down on A7, up on D minor. That sounds cool. A7, up D minor. Okay. So now adding in that D minor, we go from the F, I've been for a walk, down, down, A7, up, down, down, up D minor, up, down, B flat, another B flat, oh my goodness, okay, from the top again of the F, I've been for a walk, down, down, up A7, down, up D minor, on a winner. That second half is the same. Yay! Okay? All right. So let's add in the last part now of the F progression, which is the B flat. I've been for a walk. F, down, down, A7, up, down. Now down, up, D minor. Up, down, up, B flat. That is a hard change. Okay? So let's just try that. D minor, down. Up, B flat, D minor. Now, take note that your index finger is already on the string that it's supposed to be on for B flat, and you need to just flatten it, right? So that's what I would do, is take it from its D minor position and then flatten it, and then assemble my other fingers for B flat. Right, D minor, flatten. Right, so your hand does not have to move very much at all. Sometimes I see people going from this to like doing some big change. The bigger the change, the harder the transition. Yep. Okay. So Steph is asking about the transition from A7 to D minor. I like to use whatever fingers I have free. So the fact that A7, you have these two fingers, your 2 and 3 fingers are already free, you can plop them down as soon as you get there. And then you only really have to move this index finger really fast. But it is step by step. It is these two down, this moves down. Yeah? 1, 2, 3. So you go slow with that. And then D minor, we go down, flatten, up, B flat. Flatten, up, B flat. We could just do that as an exercise, right? Okay, let's do that. Only the transitions for each chord in that F progression. We go F, up A7. Up, F, up A7. Now A7, we go down, up D minor. This is a great exercise you can do in front of your TV, yeah? D minor, down, up, B flat. It's one that you actually don't need to strum for. You could just do D minor, B flat, D minor, B flat, D minor, B flat, quietly with the left hand without strumming, if you're trying to not wake up people in your house, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, I would say if you're more, if you're not quite ready for all these transitions, then you can do the best you can on the first half with the 4 chords, and then on the second half, try to rock out that progression. Yeah. Down, up, down, up. Okay, right. So let's try our second line all the way through. Okay, nice and slow. 1, 2. I've been for a walk. F up A7, up D minor, up E flat on a winter's day. Okay, same place. 1, 2. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. Good. Okay. Let's do one more time, nice and slow on that second progression on the F. 1, 2. I've been for a walk. Up A7, up D minor, up E flat on a winter's day. Yeah, Joanne is saying since it's an up strum, you have to get all your fingers in place. That is the challenge, yep. Okay, so let's try the first two lines together. Oh boy. Okay, really slow, really slow. Just hack your way through it. 1, 2. All right. Oh, we'll sing All the Leaves Are Brown if you want to sing. 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. Up C, up E flat, up C, and the sky is gray. To the F. I've been for a walk. Up A7, up D minor, up E flat on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm. Okay, so really, that second one is the hardest part because the next two are the same as the first one, exactly the same as the first one, and that's the way it goes for the whole song. Verse 2 is the same, right? Progression 1, then progression 2, then back to progression 1, progression 1. The instrumental is the same. The last verse is the same, except for the very, very end, and we'll look at that when we get there. Okay, cool. Let's play through all of verse 1. Right? We'll go slow, and the more we do it, the progression, the more it's going to become just a natural part of your strumming, what I would call like the swing of the strum, right? That you'll feel. Because the right hand is really just going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's really more about the left hand finding the coordination for it all. Okay, so from the top, verse 1, all of verse 1, really slow. And you can sing with me at the top, All the Leaves. Ready? So we'll go 1, 2. All the leaves are brown. Up C, up E flat, up C, and the sky is gray. And I've been for F walk. Up A7, up D minor, up E flat on a winter's day. Up A7, D minor again. I'd be safe and warm. Up C, up E flat. Up C, if I was in LA. California dreaming. Up C, it's such a winter's day. Holly said, should we be playing A7s with two fingers? If you want. If you want. You can play one finger if that's easier for you too. Yep. Okay, like Jenny said, however it works. That's right. That's usually my answer. Jenny knows. Okay, let's try that same progression on verse 2. And if this is all like over your head, focus on those chord transitions. Just go, stopped into a church, I passed along the way. Right? Just try to nail those. Let your fingers get used to those. Okay? All right, stopped into a church. Again, we count 1, 2, stopped. Yeah? 1, 2. stopped into a church. I passed along the way. Up A7. Well, I got down F on my knees. Up A7. Up D minor. And I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. Up C. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Okay, then the instrumental. We could just play through the instrumental for practice. How about that? Yeah, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3. D minor, down, up C, up B flat, up C, A7, up A7. Yeah, focus on that second half. F, up A7, up D minor, up B flat, and A7 to the D minor again. Up C, up B flat, up C. It's all about that up strum change. Last one, D minor. That's the flute solo. If you remember the original, the flute solo, where everything is out of tune. If you try to play this is the key of that song. But that it was recorded out of tune, so if you play this with this, it won't match. It's kind of crazy. It's go give it a try. it won't match, and then the flute solo sounds really out of tune. But maybe because the flute was in tune, and then the rest of the song was out of tune. Okay, let's play the last verse. All right. Sing it if you like, because it's the same, it's some of the same words, but it's the same progression until the end, and then I'll talk you through the end, okay? So, last verse, 1, 2, all the leaves are brown, up C, up E flat, and the sky is gray. I've been F for a walk, up A7, up D minor. Right back into the D minor. On such a winter's day, California dreaming. On such a winter's day, California dreaming. On such a winter's. Now go to your B flat major 7. So if you need to look at the chord, go back up to the top. But it's basically like the B flat, but without with an open A string. So it's kind of easier, right? So we're going to do the same strum pattern as our A7 sus phrase, but now just on B flat major 7. On such a winter's day, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, and then we end with a D minor. Yeah? Okay, that's one of my songs, okay? So that part at the end is a little bit challenging because you're going right back into that progression. You don't get the A7 progression. So at the very end there, I could leave today. Let's turn it around. Ready? California dreaming, up C, up E flat, up C. On such a winter's day, California dreaming. On such a winter's day, California dreaming. On such a winter's B flat major 7 day. Up, down, up, D minor. Okay. A lot to work on. A lot to work on. Let's go through this intro just a little bit. And this is for those of you who have learned to read tab. If you haven't learned to read tab yet, I have a few tutorials out there for that. There's a happy birthday tutorial, my girl tutorial. You know, I love my kazoo solos too. Okay, so since I have my high G uke here, so it's just a matter of reading the tab. The timing is what's difficult in terms of putting the low G and the high G together. And the only thing I can really tell you is to listen for now, because breaking down all the timing would take a long time without you really knowing the parts and having someone to play it with, you know? So, okay. Hello, Susan. Yes, it's all about breaking down I think learning anything, it's just about breaking it down into the small parts that are actually the hardest parts. And I think actually most people avoid those parts. They're like, oh, I don't know how to do that part, so I'm going to skip it. Whereas I make you do it. Right? The tough transition, we just focus on that. Yeah. Okay, so if you know this tab, if you can read tab, okay, that's the timing of the high G, right? So it goes, the low G will go ba da 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 ba da ba da 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 da. And then on the low G, it sounds like. So I'm trying to sing the high G part on top of the low G. Okay, that's the low G part. It's more flowing, the low G part, because you're repeating that one measure 3 times. Okay, listen, go to my class video to listen to the 2 parts together, okay? Yeah, trying mouth flute solo. Yeah, oh, Victoria Vox has amazing mouth trumpet. So. Holly's asking, is the A7 sus correct at the end of the tab with 2-2 on the 4th and 3rd? Yep, so that's because it's a low G. Because it's, with a low G, you wind up with a different G that plays, so you want it to be the low A. Yeah. So actually, with a low G, if you're playing all the chords, you may want to play A7 sus with the 2-2, right? Because you want that low A instead of it being a low G, yeah? Okay, so actually I'll play some of the song on here. So if you have your low G, yeah, why don't we try playing we can try some of the intro slowly, and if you have the high G, try to play the high G. But essentially what we want to do is get to the last chord and we count 1, 2, all the leaves are brown. Okay, we'll try to do intro into the first verse, maybe just the first couple lines there. We'll try it, okay? Now, if you have your low G, give it a try, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's sing. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk Yeah, Kevin, you gonna get one? To add to your collection? I think you're over dozen, right? Over dozen collection of ukuleles. Okay, so I did line up the notes that are supposed to go together on the low G and high G, but it is still hard to kind of get the feel for that, and it took me a long time to figure it out. So I'm sure it'll just take some time to get used to it. Okay, let's play the whole song. Yeah, I'm gonna move back to the high G, all right, and I'll just vocally sing the low G part and play the high G intro, and let's go through the entire song, right, all the way to the end, and we'll wrap up there. And something that you can add if you want to be fancy for later, right? All the leaves are brown. Oh. I think I only hear the chuck. You know what? I would maybe only add it in the instrumental or something. Let's leave that out for now. But you could play around with using a chuck to make it fancy. Yeah? Yes, L. Ramos Heinrichs. Okay, let us know your name. I had an amazing time in China. Hopefully you saw some of my tour diary on Instagram. Oh, and Holly also has an ST concert. How cool. Okay, so all right, let's try this. Let's try the intro. I'll sing the low G intro and we'll play through the whole song, okay? I'll start really slow. 1, 2, 3. Low G intro goes ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Sing. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Stopped it to a church. I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes the cold. He knows I'm gonna say California dreaming. Sorry, mental. I'm such a winter's day. Try to read at the same time. Instrumental. To the F. Up A7, up D minor, up E flat. D minor. All the leaves, here we go. All the leaves are brown All right. Okay, so have fun with that. I'm going to see folks tomorrow at Oktoberfest, so spread the word. We're going to do a video shoot for American Pie at Aloha Warehouse, and we're going to meet there at 5 o'clock. And then I also have a holiday tour coming up. I'll be in New York on November 25th, and then in Seattle on December 15th. And then I have Berkeley Holiday Uke Workshop and Freight and Salvage Holiday Uke Jam on the 1st and on the 8th. So look forward to seeing a lot of people there for that. Yeah, and hopefully for the $20 patrons, you saw that I'm going to postpone the intermediate jam till next Thursday, till after Oktoberfest. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know that this is a tough song because you can't really get around the strumming pattern for this song. But really, once you get that down, that's the whole song. So keep working on it, yeah. And it's definitely going to take some time to get used to. Don is asking, where's Aloha Warehouse? Can you use Google? You can find it. It's in Japantown. It's right across the street from Hotel Kabuki. Yeah, it's in the plaza. Thank you. Aw, thanks. Yeah, definitely come to New York. See you in Seattle. Yay! Will we still see the Halloween video? Oh man, we will see. I will have to do some major editing, spend some time editing after Oktoberfest. So try to do that. Holiday Jam. Yeah, Nellik, I hope to see you there. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, so keep working on it. And I will see some of you this weekend, some of you next week, and everybody else, I will see you soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. California dreaming on such a winter's day, California.